Welcome back, everyone. You're watching the training week from November 27th, the final training week not only of 2023 but the final training week for a very long time. I had my last days before surgery and the week popped off. I caught a Kudinov and did another new thing that you'll see on the Thursday. I tried that Gaylord 2 from Backer Prize in a layout position and ended up catching in the tuck position. So I had a lot of goals, pre-surgery goals. Giant DME in a quarter was one of them. I wanted to connect some things from Coleman and possibly send some pagan connections as well. And the only thing that I ended up manifesting in the end, fam, was the Kudinov. So you'll see one of those today, but you'll see the whole story. And let me tell you, it's a big story in episode 7. So it's been 1 week and 3 days now post-surgery. I'm pretty much pain-free during the day. Still a bit of discomfort at night, but coming along nicely. Got a follow-up appointment with the surgeon on Wednesday. So we'll see what he says, but you know, who knows how long it's going to be until the next training week. The comparison the surgeon gave me was that rugby players generally take about 6 months to get back to full contact after this type of surgery, but because gymnasts need to have their arms way over their head, he's estimating about a year. So there's no telling. I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere between that 9 month to 1 year mark before I'm back fully sending it on the good old pipe, because it's been a little bit boring without it. So now that my focus is going to be shifted away from training, I've had a lot more time to, you know, think about the boys, the senior boys that are preparing for World Cups and doing their best to maximize their chances of qualifying for an Olympic Games. It's all about them in this coming year. So we'll have 2 World Cups at the start of the year for Sam, Will, Ethan, who's out of my hands at Penn State, and Daniel. And you know, they're going to be shooting not only to prove to the New Zealand Olympic Committee that they can place in the top 16, which is important for New Zealanders to actually get sent to the Olympic Games. But I think, you know, we're shooting for finals. The boys will be shooting for finals in their strong apparatus. After that, it's going to be a matter of whether they can take out that Oceania spot or not. It's going to be very challenging. Lots of strong Australian all-rounders. But, you know, we'll do our best to prepare nonetheless. There's not much I can do for them. All the senior boys, you know, they know how to train. They know how to take care of themselves outside of the gym. And I think they do a great job and make my life quite easy, to be honest. But every now and then, you know, you can see something from the outside which can help steer someone in a slightly different direction and maximize the chances of performing well when it counts. You know, and a good example for it was Mr. Cam J with his little suggestion just in the comment section of trying a tucked Gaylord 2 to mimic the catch of a Kudinov. And I thought it was a great idea, but I didn't really want to do it because I'm one of those guys that doesn't want to. I don't like to change my system, my way of doing things, and my structure. But as you're about to see, the change helped. Pretty much what happened was I didn't feel so good on the Monday, and I knew that I wasn't going to do too many Kudinovs, so I used that as an opportunity to try out this tucked Gaylord 2. Not only did I have a lot of fun doing it, man, that's one of my cleanest ones, I reckon. Just didn't need to bend those knees there. Not only did I end up doing it, I found it really fun. I caught it the next day, which you just saw on the Tuesday, and I ended up catching the Kudinov that same day. Now do stick around for episode 7 of Kudinov Adventures because I did so many attempts. There's a whole story behind it, and you'll get to see what I'm talking about here in the video and all the expression that came with it. So I guess as we wrap up this video, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys that, you know, that watch these videos all the way through, that support me. Special shout out right there to David Colvin, who's been supporting me in my gymnastics adventures this entire year and beyond. It's been great having you coming up, you know, once a week or so and helping me out. We've definitely created some good vibes. Thank you to all the Patreons who have helped me little by little to fundraise some money towards my trip to Worlds. Special shout out to the WGA, who's provided sufficient funding for World Championships. And guess what, fam? The training week you're watching right here is on a brand new iPad Pro. You remember when my iPad mini got stolen, as well as my Samsung? Well, here we go. You're watching. Look at that slow-mo. That's some quality camera. And a part of this iPad goes out as thanks to all of you supporters, patrons, and obviously some help with family and friends as well. So that's it. Video comes to an end. I don't know when the next training week's gonna be, but we'll do the coaches corners and post some things to the Patreon too. Appreciate it. Till next time.